Hello there. Our brush tonight is my V-Long Horsey. This is basically the same brush you can get, I think, from Target. This was given me by Daniel Lipson. Thanks, Danny boy. I haven't used it in a long time, so I thought I would use it. It is, I'm going to sit it in here in the water and let it warm up. And tonight's soap is Yulay's Fougere. Now, this is a sample. This, in my opinion, for me, is the best Fougere scent that I have ever smelled. And if I were to purchase, I'm trying to get the little thingy open. If I were to purchase a Fougere, then it would be this one. I don't buy soap anymore. I've got so much soap, they'll be trying to figure out what to do with it after I'm dead. But it's just a fantastic scent. So, we're going to move on down to the bowl and lather up. Alright. I have my, if I could think of it, my scuttle here, but what I'm going to do is I've got that basically to warm up the brush and get some wetness in it. Now I'm just going to take a chunk of this Fougere. This is a handmade bowl my grandson made me one year. I have not used it in a while because I have the scuttle and I tend to use it more when I boil lather, but we're going to lather off of that, or lather in this, and I love it. I can smell it just as soon as I start to lather. Her Fougere has sort of a like a citrusy component to it. Then I added too much. I didn't shake the brush out properly. Basically went through that soap like crazy because of it. So let's add some more. That's not a fault of the soap. It's a fault of the guy that lathered it. I hit the sucker with way too much water. So let's do this. But I love the scent of this soap. There we go. Hands are all slick because Monica's soap is slicker than snot. And I've got it all over my hands. Stand by. I need to rinse off my hands and dry off the bowl. There we go. Now, that's better. I can get some grip on it. This bowl is a little flat, but you don't have to have anything spectacular to lather in. Do I have a nice fancy scuttle? Yeah, because I like it. Do I have some nice bowls that are meant just for lathering soap? Oh yeah. Why? Because I like them. But a bowl like this, with this doesn't have any ridges or anything. It's just a smooth bowl. And you see, I'm actually lathering more than I really need to, but I'm talking so. But you don't need anything special, but it's nice to have if you want it. There's nothing wrong with that. But people that come on the shaving forums and the Facebook pages and think, you gotta have a bowl with ridges or dots or whatever in it. No, you don't. Just wet the face and you see the growth. I said before a while back, or in my last video rather, that I would most likely be doing just one shave a week. And a lot of times I have a week's worth of growth because of it. Sometimes I'll shave in the middle of the week and sometimes not on video. And I won't have quite as much. But yeah, I've got a lot of stuff going on and I want to make room for some of the other things that I enjoy on this channel. And the razor tonight is my 6/8 Klaus. Lovely. But I should have added a bit more water to the soap. I will do that in the second pass. Well, actually, I'm going to do that now. Just because I know that it could use some extra water. I went from too much water to not enough water. Either one of those, it's not a good thing. Yeah, that's what I want right there. Alright, let's do that again. That's what I'm talking about. Right there. Lovely. This razor could use a slight touch up. Might throw it on a stone and shoot video at some point. You guys are up for that, right? It's not bad. I'm still getting a nice smooth shave, but I can tell from long familiarity with the blade that is not optimum. Put it that way. Lovely. Wonderful. Gotta be. Her soap is so slick when you put water in it the way that I have. It's almost impossible to hold on to the razor, to hold on to your skin. I used to use like the washcloth. Dr. Matt used to sell, I don't know if he still does, little cloths that he promoted. For that purpose. That's a good idea if you prefer a super slick soap like this. Like I said, I've used the washcloth, damp washcloth that you're going to have out already. For the same purpose. But I find that I can generally manage. But wow. Since I'm getting older and my skin is sagging more, yes, you young guys, that's coming to you too. I may end up reverting back to that just for safety's sake. So, and I got a little bit of a nick there. That's a proponent of the way that my jaw is shaped, my chin is shaped. I've got this depression here, and if I'm not super careful, it doesn't matter what kind of razor I'm using, I will nick myself there, and that's common for me. It's not the result of a bad shave. One of the things that I would tell you, this is shaving, okay? And eventually, if you shave long enough, I'm going to use Yulay's vetiver aftershave. You might say, well, that's not a Fougere. Why are you doing it? Well, you can do whatever you want. There aren't any rules. And vetiver is kind of an earthy scent. I think will go well with Fougere. But anyway, what I was trying to say, lovely. Don't immediately go, well, I got a bad shave because I got a little nick. Okay, if you get 5 or 6 of them, yeah, that's probably was a bad shave. Okay, but shaving is, you're shaving with a blade. Okay, You're not running an electric razor. You don't have a cart, and a lot of people will nick themselves with a cart too. Okay, but you've got an open blade, particularly with a straight razor. But even with DEs and SCs, you have a sharp blade there, and every now and then you're gonna nick yourself. But if the rest of the shave, look, I didn't even feel that, and look, it's not bleeding now. Okay, it's a tiny thing, or I got a tiny weeper, and therefore I got a bad shave. No, if the shave was smooth, if it was comfortable, if otherwise you enjoyed it, that one little nick doesn't really mean anything in the long term. And that was a fantastic shave. I enjoyed the living snot out of that shave. So, wonderfully slick soap. The razor was still plenty sharp. I enjoy that horsehair brush. Dude, what's not to like? The vetiver, the Guerlain vetiver is slamming stuff. Or vetiver. That Guerlain vetiver is slamming stuff. Dude. And I used my grandson's bowl that he made for me. Great shave. So, alright, thanks for watching. I'll talk to you later.